found both claims were true. In other words, both parts of the world, U.S. and Europe, were violating the WTO agreement that they signed in terms of providing these subsidies. By the way, it's a footnote that people should recognize that the violation of these rules is a normal, regular part of what countries do to each other, so that when one of them calls the other one a cheater, it's a little bit of a game since they're all cheating. In any case, now what happens is the two sides can hit the other side with tariffs as an offset to the subsidies, which hurt their ability to compete. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the Europeans telling the Americans, okay, now the WTO has found you to be subsidizing your airline, so we're going to hit you with tariffs just like you're threatening us. It looks like we're going to now have a tariff war between the United States and Europe to be taking the headlines now that the war with the Chinese is reaching a conclusion, according to Mr. Trump. He needs, I guess, to have some war going on somewhere that he can tweet about, and if the Chinese one is over, well, then the one with Europe can take its place.
So this has just been one big, long, epic drama. In fact, this has been a 15-year-long battle between Boeing and Airbus, and now these tariffs seem to be very aggressive, and they seem to have come out of nowhere. But the timing is actually very strategic, because if the goal was to hurt Boeing, Boeing will take a very big financial hit because they're still reeling from the loss it took grounding its entire 737 MAX fleet, and this will even further cripple it. Is this a way of signaling an endgame to this 15-year-long dispute?
My fear is no. I think that this is just one of a series of charges. It is not difficult to find in any other country the kinds of subsidies, hidden or at least indirect, that the United States found in the case of Airbus and that the Europeans found in the case of Boeing. So if they want to keep this kind of tit-for-tat trade war simmering, it'll be easy to file new charges about other important traded commodities, and this will keep going forever because these things last for years of investigation and then years for adjudication of what is or isn't a reasonable response. What this means is an endless uncertainty, a troubling of international relationships, and a sure breakdown of the kinds of alliances that used to bind, for example, Europe and the United States.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Richard Wolff, Professor of Economics Emeritus at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.